On this episode of The Nightly Chill, we take a look at Extraterrestrial, a movie that follows a group of friends during a trip to a remote cabin in the woods. But rather than having to worry about bears or masked killers, they'll have to contend with the sudden appearance of aliens intent on abducting every last one of them. Hi, I'm Cinematico Magnifico of AmoralCrackpot.com. If someone were inclined to keep a running list of all the horror tropes and cliches found in Extraterrestrial, they'd likely find themselves suffering the early stages of carpal tunnel before the credits even roll. Writer-director Colin Minahan does do a respectable job with solid visuals that capture otherwise unoriginal moments. The audio is clear and never sounds like it was recorded with a tin can string. The actors perform their stock roles without fail, moving about through the tired plot of young adults gathering at a cabin only to be picked off one by something intent on ruining their good time. For reference as to how uninspired the overall movie is, veteran actor Michael Ironside makes an appearance as the token pot-smoking paranoid hillbilly who always seems to have just a little too much accurate knowledge of what's going on. There's even a dime store version of the X-Files' infamous cigarette-smoking man. And all of this would normally make for a movie that could, and honestly should, be ignored in most other cases. But while Extraterrestrial is not only unafraid, dare I say even proud, of how little creative thought went into the overall production, it's also surprisingly fun to watch. Now, this isn't because of any outstanding performance or original story idea. All of this is about as uninspired as the movie's title. But Extraterrestrial does do what very few of these sorts of movies ever bother with, showing us what happens to those poor unfortunate souls that get plucked up by a beam of light. Though the movie never bothers to explain why advanced life forms would bother with such things, this look into the alien mothership and what these creatures do with the humans they abduct is enough to take Extraterrestrial from yet another pointless collage of stolen ideas to something worth a look, if only just barely. Extraterrestrial is not a good movie, not really, but it isn't outright bad either. When it easily could have abandoned any attempt at an original or interesting thought, it does manage a last-minute save. And that should stand for something in a genre that is often the go-to dumping ground for lazy or uncreative filmmakers. And that's precisely why I suggest you chill with Extraterrestrial. That's going to do it for us tonight on The Nightly Chill. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and also be sure to leave me any questions, comments, suggestions for future reviews, and maybe even discuss today's movie at greater length. And as always, this video is brought to you in part by our viewers. If you'd like to learn how to support this and other projects, please visit AmoralCrackpot.com or check the description below. But until next time, y'all need to make like a tree and get out of here.